Hi guys, in this video you'll see 45 stocks forecast and analysis. The 47 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Alibaba Group Holding Limited have a median target of $2,136 with a high estimate of $2,513 and a low estimate of $1,617. The median estimate represents a plus 725.6% increase from the last price of $258.49. The current consensus among 50 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Alibaba Group Holding Limited. The 38 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Alphabet Inc. have a median target of $2,000 with a high estimate of $2,300 and a low estimate of $1,477. The median estimate represents a plus 5.3% increase from the last price of $1,900.19. The current consensus among 42 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Alphabet Inc. The 44 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Amazon.com Inc. have a median target of $3,800 with a high estimate of $4,500 and a low estimate of $3,048. The median estimate represents a plus 15.5% increase from the last price of $3,290. The current consensus among 48 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Amazon.com Inc. The 7 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. have a median target of $2 with a high estimate of $3.50 and a low estimate of $1. The median estimate represents a minus 43% decrease from the last price of $3.51. The current consensus among 8 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. The 30 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Advanced Micro Devices Inc. have a median target of $100 with a high estimate of $120 and a low estimate of $13. The median estimate represents a plus 7.78% increase from the last price of $92.78. The current consensus among 35 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Advanced Micro Devices Inc. The 38 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Apple Inc. have a median target of $140 with a high estimate of $160 and a low estimate of $74.10. The median estimate represents a plus 1.77% increase from the last price of $138.93. The current consensus among 41 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Apple Inc. The 25 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for AT&T Inc. have a median target of $31 with a high estimate of $38 and a low estimate of $16. The median estimate represents a plus 7.16% increase from the last price of $28.93. The current consensus among 29 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in AT&T Inc. The 24 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Bank of America Corp. have a median target of $35.50 with a high estimate of $44 and a low estimate of $25. The median estimate represents a plus 12.52% increase from the last price of $31.55. The current consensus among 27 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Bank of America Corp. The 24 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Boeing Co. have a median target of $222.50 with a high estimate of $306 and a low estimate of $150. The median estimate represents a plus 8.12% increase from the last price of $205.79. The current consensus among 27 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Boeing Co. The 17 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Canopy Growth Corp. have a median target of $21.97, with a high estimate of $39.62 and a low estimate of $13.88. The median estimate represents a minus 34.99% decrease from the last price of $33.80. The current consensus among 20 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Canopy Growth Corp. The 21 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Coca-Cola Co. have a median target of $57, with a high estimate of $67 and a low estimate of $51. The median estimate represents a plus 17.55% increase from the last price of $48.49. The current consensus among 23 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Coca-Cola Co. The 25 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Walt Disney Co. have a median target of $192, with a high estimate of $210 and a low estimate of $115. The median estimate represents a plus 11.14% increase from the last price of $172.75. The current consensus among 28 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Walt Disney Co. The 24 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Draftkings Inc. have a median target of $60, with a high estimate of $100 and a low estimate of $41. The median estimate represents a plus 14.24% increase from the last price of $52.52. The current consensus among 27 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Draftkings Inc. The 44 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Facebook Inc. have a median target of $330, with a high estimate of $397 and a low estimate of $205. The median estimate represents a plus 20.24% increase from the last price of $274.44. The current consensus among 49 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Facebook Inc. The 16 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Ford Motor Co. have a median target of $9, with a high estimate of $14 and a low estimate of $7.10. The median estimate represents a minus 21.94% decrease from the last price of $11.53. The current consensus among 18 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Ford Motor Co. The 17 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for General Electric Co. have a median target of $13, with a high estimate of $21 and a low estimate of $7. The median estimate represents a plus 17% increase from the last price of $11.11. The current consensus among 21 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in General Electric Co. The 16 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for General Motors Co. have a median target of $56, with a high estimate of $72 and a low estimate of $43. The median estimate represents a plus 1.08% increase from the last price of $55.40. The current consensus among 18 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in General Motors Co. The 33 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Intel Corp have a median target of $60, with a high estimate of $90 and a low estimate of $40. The median estimate represents a plus 5.89% increase from the last price of $56.66. The current consensus among 39 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Intel Corp. The 24 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for JPMorgan Chase & Co. have a median target of $150, with a high estimate of $172 and a low estimate of $95. The median estimate represents a plus 12.14% increase from the last price of $133.76. The current consensus among 27 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in JPMorgan Chase & Co. The 12 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for LI Auto Inc. have a median target of $261.56, with a high estimate of $394.93 and a low estimate of $139.98. The median estimate represents a plus 659% increase from the last price of $34.45. The current consensus among 12 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Li Auto Inc. The 30 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Microsoft Corp have a median target of $249.50, with a high estimate of $285 and a low estimate of $220. The median estimate represents a plus 10.49% increase from the last price of $225.81. The current consensus among 33 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Microsoft Corp. The 13 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Moderna Inc. have a median target of $150, with a high estimate of $185 and a low estimate of $69. The median estimate represents a plus 14.47% increase from the last price of $131.04. The current consensus among 16 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Moderna Inc. The 37 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Netflix Inc. have a median target of $650, with a high estimate of $753 and a low estimate of $340. The median estimate represents a plus 15.06% increase from the last price of $564.90. The current consensus among 41 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Netflix Inc. The 13 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for New Residential Investment Corp. have a median target of $11, with a high estimate of $13.50 and a low estimate of $10. The median estimate represents a plus 12.47% increase from the last price of $9.79. The current consensus among 13 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in New Residential Investment Corp. The 30 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Nike Inc. have a median target of $165, with a high estimate of $185 and a low estimate of $125. The median estimate represents a plus 18.41% increase from the last price of $139.35. The current consensus among 32 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Nike Inc. The 17 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for NIO Inc. have a median target of $388.46, with a high estimate of $648.82 and a low estimate of $98.10. The median estimate represents a plus 527% increase from the last price of $61.83. The current consensus among 18 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in NIO Inc. The 28 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Nokia have a median target of $4.49, with a high estimate of $6.14 and a low estimate of $3.50. The median estimate represents a plus 7.27% increase from the last price of $4.21. The current consensus among 31 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Nokia. The 34 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for NVIDIA Corp. have a median target of $600, with a high estimate of $700 and a low estimate of $370. The median estimate represents a plus 9.39% increase from the last price of $548.50. The current consensus among 38 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in NVIDIA Corp. The 6 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Palantir Technologies Inc. have a median target of $16, with a high estimate of $30 and a low estimate of $13. The median estimate represents a minus 50.84% decrease from the last price of $32.55. The current consensus among 8 polled investment analysts is to sell stock in Palantir Technologies Inc. The 26 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Peloton Interactive Inc. have a median target of $160, with a high estimate of $190 and a low estimate of $33. The median estimate represents a plus 0.18% increase from the last price of $159.72. The current consensus among 28 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Peloton Interactive Inc. The 17 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Pfizer Inc. have a median target of $41, with a high estimate of $53 and a low estimate of $34.10. The median estimate represents a plus 12.21% increase from the last price of $36.54. The current consensus among 19 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Pfizer Inc. The 12 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Plug Power Inc. have a median target of $62.50, with a high estimate of $85 and a low estimate of $21. The median estimate represents a minus 6.54% decrease from the last price of $66.87. The current consensus among 12 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Plug Power Inc. The 41 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Salesforce Inc. have a median target of $279, with a high estimate of $344 and a low estimate of $170. The median estimate represents a plus 23.63% increase from the last price of $225.68. The current consensus among 45 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Salesforce Inc. The 34 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Snap Inc. have a median target of $48.50, with a high estimate of $72.50 and a low estimate of $15. The median estimate represents a minus 9.51% decrease from the last price of $53.60. The current consensus among 40 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Snap Inc. The 39 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Square Inc. have a median target of $220, with a high estimate of $304 and a low estimate of $84. The median estimate represents a minus 1.29% decrease from the last price of $222.88. The current consensus among 45 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Square Inc. The 5 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Sundial Growers Inc. have a median target of 30 cents, with a high estimate of 40 cents and a low estimate of 20 cents. The median estimate represents a minus 53% decrease from the last price of 64 cents. The current consensus among 5 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Sundial Growers Inc. The 34 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Tesla Inc. have a median target of $499, with a high estimate of $1,036 and a low estimate of $40. The median estimate represents a minus 41.11% decrease from the last price of $847.37. The current consensus among 37 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Tesla Inc. The 12 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Tilray Inc. have a median target of $10, with a high estimate of $24.20 and a low estimate of $8.50. The median estimate represents a minus 44.44% decrease from the last price of $18. The current consensus among 14 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Tilray Inc. The 33 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Twitter Inc. have a median target of $50, with a high estimate of $67 and a low estimate of $19. The median estimate represents a plus 4.06% increase from the last price of $48.05. The current consensus among 38 polled investment analysts is to hold stock in Twitter Inc. The 37 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Uber Technologies Inc. have a median target of $60, with a high estimate of $80 and a low estimate of $14. The median estimate represents a plus 10.43% increase from the last price of $54.34. The current consensus among 42 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Uber Technologies Inc. The 9 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Virgin Galactic Holdings Inc. have a median target of $32, with a high estimate of $36 and a low estimate of $19. The median estimate represents a minus 6.68% decrease from the last price of $34.29. The current consensus among 9 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Virgin Galactic Holdings Inc. The 35 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Visa Inc. have a median target of $233, with a high estimate of $270 and a low estimate of $207. The median estimate represents a plus 15.44% increase from the last price of $201.84. The current consensus among 38 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Visa Inc. The 31 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Walmart Inc. have a median target of $165, with a high estimate of $180 and a low estimate of $104. The median estimate represents a plus 12.78% increase from the last price of $146.30. The current consensus among 34 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Walmart Inc. The 24 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Wells Fargo & Co. have a median target of $37.00, with a high estimate of $65.00 and a low estimate of $30.00. The median estimate represents a plus 16% increase from the last price of $31.90. The current consensus among 27 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Wells Fargo & Co. The 20 analysts offering 12-month price forecasts for Zynga Inc. have a median target of $12, with a high estimate of $14.75 and a low estimate of $8. The median estimate represents a plus 12% increase from the last price of $10.72. The current consensus among 20 polled investment analysts is to buy stock in Zynga Inc. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button to receive more like it in the future.